Let me begin, as I did last Monday, by thanking all of you for what you have done for the company, your partners, your store, your community over these last couple of years. It clearly has been a very difficult time for all of us. But as Rosanne said, I couldn't be more proud of where the company sits today and the role and responsibility that we all have to every partner who wears the green apron. And no one has a greater responsibility with regard to that than you. In the last week, since the open forum last Monday, I've been quite busy. We really started traveling right away in what we have been calling these co-creation sessions. And I just want to spend a few minutes on that because it was both inspiring to hear the passion and love that so many partners have for the company. And at the same time, it was difficult and emotional at times to hear the challenges and the issues that partners are facing. And I want to be very honest with you about both. We started off in San Jose. We then went to Carson Valley. We had a fantastic open forum at the roasting plant. We were in Chicago, we were in Arizona, and we ended up in Long Beach. The co-creation sessions were 2 hours plus, and they were heartfelt. And they were made up of partners who were tenured with many years and partners who were with the company only for a few months. And I heard everything. I heard the need for training. I heard the need for guaranteed hours. I heard the need for swag, just the little things of partner buttons, T-shirts, caps, things that would make people feel good about being recognized. I heard the problem with ice machines breaking, espresso machines down, and maintenance and repairs not coming in a timely manner. And so I listened with great intensity, and I tried to be as present as I possibly could to really understand with great sensitivity all the issues that the company is facing and clearly the issues that you and your partners are facing. As I did on Monday, I want to be held personally accountable, not for any false promise, but for the commitment that I am making to all of you to make sure that you know I am listening and we are co-creating together, and we are going to fix the near-term problems like maintenance people not showing up on time or maintenance people showing up not trained. And we're going to fix the bigger issues of training, wages, and the other issues facing the company and the challenges that partners are having. I realize more than ever before the burden that the pandemic has placed on the company and specifically partners. And I can assure you that Starbucks, as it always has, is going to do the right thing. In these co-creation sessions, I think what I've realized is that there's been many short-term decisions that have had an adverse long-term effect on the company. We're going to reverse that. We're going to make much better long-term decisions that are going to have a short-term benefit for you. And I realize that if someone said something in one of the co-creation sessions that I think is metaphorically so correct, we can't serve coffee from an empty cup. And I think there's a lot in those words. We have asked a lot of you and your partners during these last 2 years, and it's been difficult and challenging. Hold me accountable, because I promise you that we are going to make things better for you. We're going to give you the tools and resources to do your job. And this provides you with more joy in the stores. Starbucks has been about love. Starbucks has been about humanity, about joyousness, and certainly about community, the human connection, and the emotional relationship that we have built over these many years with you and you have built with your customers. We are going to get back to that. I think there's been a lot of false promises over the last few years. Those days are over. We're going to make promises that we can keep. We're going to make promises that are real. And we are going to solve the problems that exist in your stores to give you a better opportunity to succeed. And that's what these co-creation sessions have been about. Me listening very carefully to the ideas, the creativity, the aspirations, the entrepreneurship of everyone I'm meeting. And we're coming up with fantastic ideas that will be executed against. And I said to everyone in these meetings is mark this date down, because you're going to be somewhere a few months down the road. You're going to say to yourself, I was in that meeting when that idea was posed, when that idea was created. That was my idea. Because we are going to co-create and together reimagine the future of the company. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that we have to reimagine the customer experience, the partner experience, the third place experience. We have to reimagine mobile order and pay, the drive-through. We have a lot of work to do. But the good news is, throughout the pandemic, and even as we sit today, the demand for Starbucks coffee by our customers has never been greater than it is today. Think about that. And why is that? Because people recognize the quality of the coffee, people recognize the relationship they have with you, the longing for human connection, the longing for a relationship with a company they trust, and we're going to build on that. So despite all the challenges that I've heard in these sessions, which are real and I understand, we're going to fix those things. But despite all that, the demand, the loyalty, the trust, and the equity of the brand, the relationship with all of you, the quality of our coffee has never been greater. The future of the company is in all our hands. The culture of Starbucks is in all our hands. Let's come together as we always have and recognize how precious a gift in so many ways the experience of Starbucks coffee is for our partners, for our customers, and all of us. Let's protect it, let's preserve it, let's enhance it. And you have my solemn promise that I will do everything I possibly can to make you proud of the company, to fix the inherent problems, and create a new vision as we reimagine the future of Starbucks together. Thank you very much.